The movie begins with a young boy named Toei, who is bullied relentlessly at school. Among his tormentors, Helvetika's brothers are the worst. They throw him into the trash can every day. Despite their cruelty, Toei manages to free himself and heads to class. He talks to his pet fish before joining the lesson, where his friend Logi is giving a presentation. However, Logi suddenly forgets everything he was supposed to say. When the teacher asks about his homework, Logi comes up with a bizarre excuse, claiming a crocodile ate it. After class, Toei sits outside when Logi approaches and offers him chocolate, but Toei refuses. Soon after, Logi's brothers arrive, dragging him away. As they take him, chocolates spill from his pockets. School ends, and Toei heads home, but he follows Logi, intending to harass him. In an attempt to escape, Logi changes his path but accidentally walks into a series of small firecrackers. Startled, he climbs a tree, but the other kids start throwing rocks at him until he loses consciousness and falls. When Toei wakes up, he finds a mysterious, colorful stone beneath his head. As he picks it up, he hears a strange voice, making him uneasy. Despite his fear, he makes a wish. He wishes he had friends. Suddenly, small aliens appear before him. Surprised and excited, he hides them in his bag and takes them home. As soon as they arrive, the aliens escape from his bag and head straight to the kitchen, preparing food for Toei. He enjoys their cooking and later takes them to his room, where they clean up and even remove his braces, which had been a source of ridicule from his classmates. Meanwhile, Toei's older sister enters the room, arguing with her boyfriend over the phone. The aliens quickly hide, but in the process, Toei's sister finds the colorful stone. Just then, her boyfriend says something hurtful, prompting her to angrily throw the stone away without realizing its power. The next day, Toei takes his alien friends to school, instructing them to stay hidden in his bag. However, they are mischievous and cause trouble, playing music inside his bag, which gets him scolded by the teacher. When he tries to take out his black box, the aliens resist, causing it to fly across the room and hit Helvetika on the head. Furious, she decides to take revenge by eating Toei's pet fish. Just as she puts the fish in her mouth, Toei rushes over, grabs her stomach, and they both fall out of the window. Fortunately, the aliens manage to save the fish and place it back in the aquarium, but Toei and Helvetika crash onto the ground, injuring themselves. Both are hospitalized with broken arms and end up bonding over their shared misfortune. They slowly become friends, along with their classmate Logi. One day, while playing in the rain, Logi and his brother see a rainbow and decide to find its starting point. Upon reaching the spot, Logi hears the same strange voice that Toei had heard earlier. Realizing he can make a wish, Logi wishes for an endless supply of chocolate, and immediately, chocolates start falling out of his pockets. Testing the stone's powers further, he wishes for a giant fortress with a pond filled with snakes and crocodiles, and the wish comes true. Seeing this, Logi's brothers attempt to steal the stone from him, leading to a struggle that results in the stone falling into the pond. When they dive in to retrieve it, they realize that the stone is now resting on a crocodile's face. As Logi picks it up, the crocodile swallows it. While trapped inside the crocodile, Logi discovers that his homework is also in its stomach, confirming that his previous excuse about the crocodile eating it was, strangely, true. Once the stone is retrieved from the crocodile's mouth, the reptile also makes a wish. It wishes to walk on two legs. Surprisingly, the wish is granted, and the crocodile begins walking upright. Before they can process what's happening, a giant bat appears, swooping in and carrying them to the fortress. However, the walking crocodiles also start climbing after them. To make things worse, a massive lizard arrives, dumping dirt on Logi. Frustrated, he wishes to go home immediately. The wish is granted, and they all return home, realizing that they need to be more careful with their wishes. To test their intelligence, Logi's brother wishes to become smarter. However, instead of him or Logi getting smarter, their little sister gains telekinetic abilities, allowing her to control people and objects with her mind. This power quickly spirals out of control. Realizing their wishes are leading to chaos, Logi's brother throws the stone away. The stone eventually finds its way back to Toei's sister. Meanwhile, Toei's classmate, Nose, arrives to tutor Toei. Their father, a scientist, is obsessed with cleanliness and doesn't allow germs in the house, forcing Toei's sister to constantly sanitize everything. When she discovers the stone, Nose becomes intrigued and secretly keeps it. Toei later visits Nose's house, searching for his missing stone. However, Nose is still upset over their broken friendship and refuses to return it. In an attempt to reconcile, Toei apologizes and asks about the stone, but Nose denies having it. Frustrated, Toei picks it up and makes a wish. He wishes for his father's experiment to succeed. Suddenly, strange noises fill the air. Nose, confused, wipes his nose and throws the stone into the lab. Unexpectedly, his father's experiment mutates into a giant monster. As the situation escalates, Luigi and Toei try to break a window to escape. Nose's father, unaware of the chaos, sees them and starts sanitizing them, assuming they are bringing in germs. However, at that moment, the monstrous creature emerges. Toei and Luigi spot the stone in Nose's hand, but before they can take it, the stone flies straight into the monster's mouth. The scientist is left in shock as the nightmare unfolds before him. Realizing that Toei and Logi were trying to break the window, Nose panicked and attacked the doctor. In response, the doctor quickly built a glass wall, but the monstrous creature shattered it effortlessly. Nose then did something unexpected. He inhaled a strange scent through his nose, drawing the monster's attention toward himself. As the others tried to escape, Toei refused to leave without retrieving his colorful stone. Before the monster could devour him, Nose acted swiftly. He threw the monster high into the air, then pulled a gun from his nose and threatened it. The monster, intimidated, decided to release Nose's friends. They all ran out of the house, but the creature managed to follow them. Before the world could catch sight of the monster, Nose ended up falling into the mud. Meanwhile, Logi and Toei found the stone and ran away. Toei returned home with the stone, just as his parents were preparing to attend an important business meeting. Both were competing for a promotion, but only one of them could become a partner in the firm. Before leaving, Toei's mother came to check on him. At that moment, Toei's friend messaged him. His mother, noticing this, teasingly opened his eyes and pretended to drop her lipstick. While picking it up, she unknowingly grabbed the colorful stone and took it with her to the party. At the event, Toei's mother hinted to her husband that they should work together rather than compete. As a result, they merged their projects, much to Toei's embarrassment. Trying to avoid attention, he hid in the party. Meanwhile, his mother's purse accidentally fell down the stairs, landing near Helvetica. It turns out that Helvetica is the daughter of Toei's father's boss. Toei, wanting to retrieve the stone from his mother's purse, approached Helvetica, but she caught him off guard and hit him on the head. His father, seeing this, scolded him. Helvetica then dragged Toei to the kitchen and questioned him about why he was at the party. Toei explained that he was only there to take his mother's purse. As Toei reached for the stone, Helvetica snatched it away, confused about how it worked. Just then, Helvetica's brothers appeared, picked up Toei, and tossed him into a trash bin. Helvetica, unknowingly holding the stone, wished for a beetle, which suddenly appeared. Meanwhile, Toei's parents realized that all the strange events happening to them were linked to the stone and that they needed it to return things to normal. Helvetica eventually dropped the stone onto a waiter's tray, and it ended up in the hands of her father. As Toei's parents searched for the stone, her father expressed his happiness about their new partnership. However, as Helvetica and Toei continued arguing, their emotions influenced the stone, causing chaos. Their heated exchange led to fights breaking out at the party. The waiter, caught in the commotion, accidentally let the stone slip from his hand. Toei's mother quickly grabbed it, but Helvetica intervened, leading to another struggle. The stone changed hands multiple times until it fell into the possession of Helvetica's father. Recognizing its power, he believed himself to be unstoppable. In his greed, he fired all his employees, assuming he no longer needed them, and wished for an enormous pile of money. His wish was granted, and he found himself atop a mountain of cash. Seeing this, Helvetica and her friends realized that human greed would never end. She cleverly suggested transferring all the money into a bank, which the security guard found amusing. However, the moment the transfer was completed, the mountain of money collapsed, leaving Helbetica's father hanging from the edge of a building. During the chaos, the stone fell into the hands of the security guard. Just as he was about to make a wish, Helbetica quickly grabbed the stone and wished for the guard to turn into a sausage. To everyone's shock, this actually happened. Meanwhile, Toei's sister's boyfriend, who had once wished to grow up, suddenly reappeared in an older form. He lifted Helbetica's father to safety, but as soon as he did, Helbetica's father took the stone and made the most dangerous wish yet. He wished to become the most powerful being in the world. His wish transformed him into a giant, robotic black box with unlimited power. Helbetica and her friends knew they had to stop him before he wreaked havoc. Using the power of the stone, Helbetica turned into a giant bee, while her brother became a massive beetle. A battle broke out between them and the robotic monster. Toei and Logi, not wanting to be left behind, called upon Toei's alien friends for help. Even with all their attacks, the monster remained incredibly strong. At one point, he threw a crocodile into the air, and it nearly crashed onto Logi's sister. However, she used her telekinesis powers to stop it just in time. As they fought, the children realized how much destruction and chaos had come from human greed. Understanding that the stone's existence was the root of the problem, Logi suggested that they destroy it to prevent further disasters. Everyone agreed. With one final effort, they shattered the stone, unleashing a massive black cloud. As the dust settled, everything returned to normal. The enemies were separated, Toei's parents were back to their normal selves, and Helbetica's brother was no longer affected by the magic. In the final scene, as they prepared to leave, Helbetica and her father's team confronted them one last time, still desperate for the stone. The sky darkened momentarily, and then, just like that, everything was normal again. The story ends here.